Okay, ICT, this is my thank you to you. I know you said you like people to send you the videos to prove that, I guess, well, you know your stuff works. So I am not I do not show people stocks and stuff like that. I am a YouTuber. However, this is private for just to send to you because I'm not a trader. Well, you know what I mean. Now I'm a trader. Thank you. I am showing you my work on the charts of what I did today. Because I'm very new, I am only trading micros, which, so what? You can make money off of micros. And, I had 3 contracts, but I had took one off when it passed, right before I was recording, it passed a nice threshold. That's why it still has 3 sell stops on it because I had took one off. I don't like losing money, so I'm very cautious the way I trade. Now, the reason why my trade was so wide is because on the minute chart, there was a fair value gap that I wanted it to come back to. However, I wasn't sure if it was going to come back to it. And it made another gap at the 5-minute fair value gap, which is not seen on the 1-minute chart, which is weird. So I didn't know what to do. So I was like, well, I want to get in because I know where it's going already. Well, I knew it was going high. I don't use any lines, nothing. I like a blank chart. I can just read, I guess, the charts. Thank you so much, ICT. I'm a Virgo. We like things nice, neat, and clean. The only things I like to highlight sometimes is the fair value gaps because I just like looking at them. So anyway, so the stick came, it was going up and it came down, but it came down to the 1-minute fair value gap is the original one that I wanted. But it touched me in at the 5-minute again because I wasn't sure if it was going anywhere. Fine. So when it finally goes up, I was like, oh, this is going to be a big move because it did its best to try to get people out, but not the people that are trained by ICT. I know I keep doing that. I'm sorry. But it's just baffling how I was already expecting that move. Not expecting it, but it wasn't shocking, I should say. But I was excited to see it because I said, oh, we ready to run, bull. So now I'm not sure where I'm going to get out exactly, but I know I wanted to take profit which I did already. I took profit when it got to above that long line, because I do not want to miss a move. So now I'm not worried because I took 2 profits off already. And I just want to see how far it will go. Now I am willing to hold through 2 fair value gaps. I don't hold more than 2. And the reason I do that is I understand that it's going to go back to the fair value gap. I was looking at a higher time frame, which it may go later, but that's okay. I was happy with my 200. I don't know how many ticks I did, but I did a few ticks, and I was like, all right, I'm out. Because it started giving me resistance. It's not as bold as it was 2 days ago. So I'll just take my profit and I'll be done with it. And then I'll come back for what's that? The silver bullet, the 2 o'clock. I'll come back for the 2 o'clock silver bullet and I'll play. I just want to say thank you so much because now I can concentrate on my reviews on YouTube. This is my alarm. I set an alarm to study, to work out, or whatever. You have saved. You have no idea. I had a whole breakdown a week ago, actually, 2 weeks ago. I was able to see this 2 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared, and I couldn't see it anymore. And then all of a sudden, yesterday, I was able to see. Said it before, one day you'll just open up and see it. And I remember I was crying and I was like, I'm never going to get it, but I'm not going to quit. I might talk garbage, but I'm really not going to quit because it's very difficult for me to just give in. And I was watching you day and night, night and day, day and night, night and day. And then I was trading. And what really made me feel comfortable is when I finally just kept doing the charts over and over and over again. And your lecture yesterday, when you gave the times and everything else, and because I forgot to put the lines and sandwiching, because then you can see the charts way better. I use the fair value gaps to know that it's going to come back down and touch it. And you see it does a little dance right in the fair value gaps as it's supposed to, as it is designed to do, right? And if it keeps going, then it keeps going. But yeah, I wasn't going to take more than 2 fair value gaps because it's too weak. It's not, and I don't want to play like that. So yeah, I just wanted to see if I can really do it. Well, I knew I can do it, but I just got to get used to doing it with real money live because I'm a scaredy cat. You see, I be pulling my money back and stuff. I don't like to take a loss, period. So again, I was already compensated. I think I compensated 2 times before I let them run me out. And they didn't even run me out because it was still profit. I just wanted to see how far it would go because the last one is like, okay, I could leave it on knowing that I've already made profit. But thank you so much. And if you want to share this with other people, you can. But I just, because I'm not a trader, really, I don't post it on my YouTube page. But if you feel like anybody needs to see this, you have no idea. I could cry. And I know you don't like being praised, but I thank God for allowing you to show us. Thank you, Caleb, for sharing your father with us. And with the way he's teaching you, because I guess, it's for you. It's just going to pop one day. It's just going to pop and you're just going to see it. And I don't need Monday, Tuesday. I don't need no lines, nothing, as you could see. And I know where it's going to go. And I knew I was, thank you. Bye.